Hi, I'm Dan Larson, and this is Marvel Legends Marvel's Vulture Wave, Marvel's Vulture, in 4 minutes or less. Marvel's Vulture is a 6-inch scale figure recreating the Vulture as portrayed by Michael Keaton, I always get those two mixed up, as featured in the blockbuster summer smash hit Spider-Man Homecoming. Don't worry if you haven't seen the film yet, there are no spoilers in this video since I myself have not seen the film either. As I understand it, J. Jonah Jameson's murder isn't even mentioned by the other characters for the rest of the film. So I'm not even sure how that factors in, but don't worry, my mom got me a Fandango gift card, so I am going to see it this weekend for sure. Vulture is an unusual choice for a villain to kick off this franchise and to tie Spider-Man back into the Marvel Cinematic Universe proper. Vulture is barely even a C-level member of Spider-Man's Rogues Gallery. It goes Green Goblin, Dr. Octopus, Venom, Sandman, Lizard, Electro, Rhino, Shocker, and then Vulture. He's just ahead of Kevin and Paste Pot Pete. Craven, it's supposed to say Craven and Paste Pot Pete. I don't know what's so bad about Kevin to put him on that list. But this is Vulture squeezed through the design and development lens of the MCU, which has an uncanny, no, amazing knack for taking things that otherwise seem outrageous or even silly and turning them into genuinely entertaining and visually exciting characters. Iron Man? Iron Man is the thing that holds this whole universe together, that birthed a decade of cinematic dominance, hundreds, thousands of box office dollars, and catapulted the superhero genre out of obscurity while crushing everything in its path. 10-year-old Dan would be beside himself, clutching his X-Men and Punisher comics in a very non-archival manner if he knew the future was built around Tony Stark, Nick Fury, and S.H.I.E.L.D. Without the context of the film, this figure stands on its own as a stunning work of action figure artistry, especially one produced by a major corporate enterprise like Hasbro. Ambition like this is usually reserved for independents and third-party companies. From the clear plastic visor on his helmet to the painted buckles on his flight suit to the giant robo bird feet, even without the Build-A-Wings completed, he's a menacing-looking figure that fits within any sci-fi, post-apocalyptic, or alternate near-future scenarios that you might need to play out on your figure shelves. Yes, the lack of wings attached to the jetpack portion of his gear is conspicuous, and if you're not planning to complete the wing set, there's really nothing else in the box to consider it a good value. But buying this figure without the intent to complete the wings is like buying Ghost Rider without his bike. Who would do that? Most Marvel Legends waves, in fact every Marvel Legends wave up to this one that featured a Build-A-Something, has a complete figure as the selling point. Buy 6, get 1 free is basically what you're doing. This is the first time that Hasbro has asked collectors to buy most of the figure individually and then complete it by purchasing the rest of the wave. It's an interesting and expensive precedent. Assuming you are able to acquire them for suggested retail price, is it worth $140 for 7 figures when every other previous wave you would have walked away with 8? Where does that lead? Professor Xavier's chair? Ghost Riders build a bike? Ghost Riders build a car? Ghost Riders build a horse? Vulture is a perfect storm of stuff I like. Pilot stuff, wings, robot bird legs, Michael Keaton, something that costs more than I should be spending as a responsible adult with bills and a desire to consume food every day. If you're not interested in dropping $140, especially when it means you're going to be stuck with Tombstone and Cosmic Spider-Man and the Beetle, then this figure is an easy pass. But if you're into pilot stuff and mechanical bird wings, and you've already seen the movie and liked it, then this figure is a must-have, so buy it if you see it, and if you see 2, without the wings, leave 1 for the next collector. Thanks for watching. Please hit like, hit subscribe, share this video, head over to our Patreon, patreon.com/toygalaxy to support the channel. You can even commission me to do a drawing for you, whatever character you want, and let us know in the comments below what you'd like to see in lieu of a Build-A-Figure. I like the idea of a Ghost Rider Build-A-Horse, but I'd also be down for the Fantastic Car. We seem to be headed there anyway with the current batch of Walgreens Fantastic Four figures. Get it done.
We'll see. Cat.